I'm a little early tonight, everybody. My EverQuest group traditionally doesn't start for about another 30, 45 minutes till people get on. But I figured I would hop on, push that keyboard out of the way so you don't see the keyboard, and play a little bit on my Necro while I wait for people to get around. Let's see here. I've got Favor of the Dead on me, I believe. That's loud. That was a really loud sound effect. Also, I've got some weird pulsing. I wonder if that's related to the bat wings. I don't remember, to be honest with you. It sounds really weird. Let's No, it's still happening. I wonder what that is. Alright, I do have a turn-in over here. I haven't played this character in a while. Ooh, we've got, those are aggro, not aggro, well, excuse me, they're aggro, but I don't have a quest for them. I never installed EQ2 maps, so I'm at the whim of, like, trying to remember where to run around in here.
Hello again. What brings you back to the Keepers?
Zadar has need of something you possess.
I have no more spell parchments, if that's what he's after.
No more spell parchments? Nah, he needs the Staff of Etherneer.
The Staff of Etherneer is our most sacred relic.
Darrock says, holy moly,
It
EverQuest 2.
was founded in Nereak.
Yeah.
I couldn't possibly part with it, even for a short while.
We've had a static group that plays on Monday nights since shortly after the server went live. Or right, I mean, we planned it for a few months beforehand. Bubbalonian Chat actually is here. He's one of the people from the static group. He had never played EverQuest 2, which is one of the reasons we wanted to do this. And then, we thought there was a bunch of people who said they wanted to play and then they didn't. So it's one of those things where sometimes we have a guild presence in places, sometimes we don't. Our main objective is in World of Warcraft. I think there's about 15 people who started EverQuest 2. Most of them who played wanted to play a lot. I only wanted to play on Monday nights, so I know they've all shifted to playing. I think they're in Resurgence, maybe. They're all playing, and raiding and everything else. I'm just showing up for the Monday night groups. It's good fun. If you like older MMORPGs, this Origins server is a lot different than the previous ones, though, so you kind of have to have a group to do anything on this server. Pretty much. Whereas on the free-to-play live servers, you can do everything solo with a merc. And even on past progression servers, you could do a lot with just 1 or 2 people. Alright, he said he needs it.
Though my order now serves the Academy of Arcane Science, my vow to the Keepers of Etherneer supersedes the Academy's demands. Why does he need the staff?
The ward keeping the undead inside the graveyard is failing. We need the staff to restore it.
That is dire news indeed. But wouldn't someone like Thaumaturge Renalius at the Academy be better suited for this task?
Yeah, that might be something that pops up, Babylonia. Antonia Bale, the live server. I like the live version of EverQuest 2 a lot more. If I were ever to dive back into this with serious intent, I would want to go back to the live servers and get leveled up and do Velius with Gila, because that's what he really wants to do. That might be something we can plan for the next lull that we have in between World of Warcraft. No time, Veracus. We got to do this ourselves.
Very well. Zadar may use the Staff of Etherneer. He can return it to me when he's certain the binding ward is back in place.
I'll let him know.
Travel swiftly. All of Freeport is depending on you now.
Okay. I'm going to relog really quick, or at least I'm going to camp. I have a weird audio pulsing that's happening, and I'm not sure if that's something I can clear by going to character select, or if I need to just completely reload the game. But we will address this. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I can totally hear it. It's driving me nuts. It's like a low static pulse. I thought it was the beating of the wings of my bat, because it's very rhythmic. Yeah, that's for sure. Older MMORPGs have a certain charm in some ways for some people. No, I definitely still hear it. All right, hang on. I'm going to bring up this other window. Got to find the right thumbnail. There we go. We're going to completely log out, everybody. I'm going to reload and try to clear that. Well, I haven't heard it before, so I'm not sure what was going on there. I much prefer World of Warcraft. I much prefer my modern cinematics, my modern quality of life features. At the very least, EverQuest 2 has voiceovers. No, it's that pulsing's still there. I do not know what that is. It won't matter too much in a minute, because I'll have all the sound turned off or turned down. It's gone now. It was totally there when we were loading in, but it is gone now. All right, cool. Nope, it came back. Whatever. I'm gonna have to take care of this guy.
I didn't need those bolts anyway. This pile of bones was my friend. It was my friend.
But it says my World of Warcraft Dwarf Mage rocks. Nice. 481 geared now just from doing the dailies. I need to get back. I need to finish up. Wednesday night, I'll definitely be logging in. I need to get my Northrend pieces so that I can finish my heirloom ring. So Wednesday night, I'll be playing for sure Wednesday night from about 6 Central. I'll probably play for 2 or 3 hours on Wednesday night, assuming I feel pretty good. Because I need to get that ring finished. And then we'll, of course, do another round this upcoming Saturday with the guild. Yeah. Sorry, I had a brain fart.
Have you obtained the staff of Etherneer?
I have. Here it is.
Well done. I'm sure it was difficult to convince Veracus to part with it, but this is indeed the staff of Etherneer.
I will happily use that. Ooh, it even looks cool. It's got like a funky dragon head or like a... I can't quite tell what that is. It's like a skull with a unicorn horn coming out and then some spikes out the back. It's almost like a seahorse type looking thing. All right. How can you tell?
Do you see these runes inscribed upon it? They are written in the language of the dead. When spoken to the living, this language sounds like mere whispers, but to the undead it sounds as clear as how you and I are speaking now.
Tell me more.
This language is quite difficult to master and is only known by a few at the Academy. I fear this knowledge is beyond even my considerable talents.
So, how can we use the staff?
Now that we have the staff, we need the means to decode the runes. Fortunately, an artifact within this graveyard will give us the ability to do that.
All right. You're going to ask me to look for something.
You understand our relationship well, my friend. I am the brains and you are the brawn. But don't worry. One day when you have achieved the standing within the Academy that I have, you can find underlings who will do your busy work for you.
Fuck off. All right, what do I need to do?
To finish my translation of the parchment and make use of the Staff of Etherneer, I need you to retrieve the Book of the Dead. This is the only way we can renew
Necronomicon.
the Binding Ward and keep Freeport safe from the remnants of the Knights of Truth.
Book of the Dead. What is this book?
The Book of the Dead is a powerful tome indeed. It is an ever-growing catalog of the dead, used by necromancers to track the history of corpses and their date of inhumation. It is said that the book originated within the Etherneer itself.
One book keeps track of every being that's died on Norath.
Only a few copies of this book are known to exist, so they are extremely sought after. It is said that one of the Overlord's lieutenants used a copy of the book centuries ago to place a curse upon the Knights of Truth.
What kind of curse?
If a powerful necromancer places the name of a living being into the Book of the Dead, a curse will slowly turn that poor soul into a mindless walking corpse. According to our historians at the Academy, that tome remains here in the graveyard, buried within one of these many tombs.
Where should I look?
I have read some recent reports that Veracus sent to the Academy that speak of an increased presence of grave robbers here in the cemetery. They could have found the book without even realizing its deadly power.
Oh, is this that quest that you can only do at
It
night?
is a very dangerous artifact and is not to be trifled with.
If this is the one for
This
the grave
book should
robbers,
only be
I may
opened by
skip
those
this.
who can harness the evil magic contained within. Those lacking this necromantic knowledge will most certainly meet a grisly and unfortunate end.
I'm only 10 minutes away
Confront
from
the
the
local
group anyway,
grave
so I'll probably
robbers and
switch over to
determine if
Discord
one
here
of
in a
them
minute.
has
Get on the
obtained the Book of the Dead.
get on the
The
bard.
grave robbers tend to work at night, so begin
Tend to
your
work at
search
night.
then.
All right.
Excellent. Return to me when you have found. Have you found the?
I'll go check to see if they're up really quick, but if they're not, what time is it though? It is nighttime, so there might be, but the problem is there's usually a bunch of players here camping the spawn spot. And it makes it really hard to actually ever...
Rise from the grave. Take my place. Cannot eliminate us.
We'll hang out for a couple of minutes. If they don't spawn here pretty quick, I'll boogie out over to the bard. Plus, I need to get over into the Discord here in a minute too. That pulsing went away, by the way. It seems to be tied to some sort of music and stuff over that other area. Because once I came back over here, it went away. There's some sort of an audio effect happening over there. Well, let me go ahead and get over into Discord since I'm just hanging out. I need to get some more coffee, but I'm going to wait. Oh, shit, something just spawned. Ah! I think this is where the grave robbers were. What's up?
What's happening?
I need to adjust the sound in game real quick. Otherwise, I won't be able to hear squat. That should be good. So your dwarf mage is already 480. Nice. What are you riding on the mage? What's your mount?
Oh man, that is a good question. It's badass. It's that new Griffin looking thing that it's not a Griffin really, but it came with the expansion. You have a Storm Rider.
The blue bird.
But I colored it purple and
Ooh.
decorated it with the stuff to make it look like arcane because he's an arcane dwarf. It's awesome.
Yeah, I like the way you can customize that thing.
I said good day.
Good day, sir.
Hello, sir.
If these grave robbers don't spawn soon, I'm switching to the bard. It's 8:30 at night.
They wouldn't let me play my my gnome hunter from the what's it called, so I just decided I was going to stay shorty and do a dwarf mage.
Did you start that from scratch, or did you already have one back in the back?
No, he was already 70 and pretty close to the minimum, like I think 420 or so.
Makes sense.
420, you say?
Yes, yeah.
may or not have had a cheeseburger and some medication around that time.
Let's say thanks for reminding me. Be right back.
What's up, Just Right? Anybody else tuning in right now? We're live on YouTube and Twitch.
He was just
EverQuest
one of those
2
ones
with
that I
Guild.
leveled during my big last November and December. I can't play enough of this.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
Anyone here from Sir Maduro's?
Uh-uh.
Not yet, man.
Usually when this happens, he's on call.
Usually. We have a new foster puppy coming in just a few moments, so
Oh.
I'll have to say AFK for just a minute or two when it gets here.
Do you remember what time these great...
They start spawning at 8 p.m.
Okay. Well, I sure as shit don't. They haven't spawned yet.
Should be any minute now.
Is it only the one downstairs tomb area, or is there two?
There's 3 spawn spots all in that general area.
Let me go run over there and check then, because I thought it was only at that one.
Head to the graveyard or
No,
stay
you're
at the
good.
Commonwealth Gate?
Yeah, hang there, because I'm about to switch over to the. I just happened to be here. It was nighttime, and I figured I would try to see if I could find the grave diggers, grave robbers, or whatever for this quest. But I have not seen any of them spawn, and there's no other players around here, so. I'll give it 3 minutes more, and if they haven't spawned, I'll just switch over to the bard.
What about Darkheart? Has he said anything yet?
I have not seen anything from Darkheart.
Oh, grave robbers!
For what it's worth, I think you were an excellent guild leader, Kel.
What are you talking about?
I mean,
for my guild
the EverQuest 2 thing didn't really go anywhere, but I don't think it had anything to do with your awesome leadership.
It did not, but yeah, that's funny.
Honestly, I wish you were taking a dig at me because that would have been funny.
You should have known me in my 20s and 30s. That's pretty much all I did.
What was the respawn on these? Do you remember?
Maybe 10 minutes or I can't even recall. Okay. Minutes.
I thought it was 10 minutes when we were there that first time.
Okay. Well, I got the one for the main quest, so let me go turn this in, and then I will meander over to the Barty Bard. This will ding me, I think, to level 9.
Have you found the Book of the Dead? Excellent work. I must say, you are turning out to be quite a useful aid. You've done almost as well as if I had done this task myself. Now quickly, hand me the book. Look at how the parchment pages you retrieved are binding themselves inside the Book of the Dead. It truly is a mysterious and powerful tome. I will use the Staff of Etherneer during the ritual to focus the power of the spell we cast. I will tell you the ancient words of binding. You chant them.
Where's the
and I will
repair
repeat
dude over
them
here
after
by
you.
the common
Only by
landscape?
working together can we complete the spell and save Freeport. Understood?
I have no idea, to be honest with you.
I must read the words from the pages of parchment that are now within the Book of
Do
the
what?
Dead.
Say again?
They are difficult to decipher.
A
even with
repair
my
guy.
skills. Give
By
me
the
your
common
best
landscape.
By the common landscape. He's inside West Freeport.
I've managed to translate the words. The first words are Grada, Shalomak, Haka. Ready?
Hatu Farata.
Let the ritual begin. Grada, Shalomak, Haka. Something is wrong. The incantation
Over
will
at my
not take
location,
effect.
if you look on
Are
that
you
map.
certain that all of the tombs of the Knights of Truth were sealed? You must go to the tombs at once and verify that
A
each
wise
seal
guy.
is intact.
All right. Yeah, I'll switch over, and you can guide me over there, because I need to repair as well.
Thanks, bud.
I live to serve.
Like it's just inside the gates, you say?
Just inside the gates.
Oh, I shall come to the gate forthwith. Has a crime been committed here? Pippin, what's up, honey? You're wanting lap time right in the middle of my game session. Oh, kitty biscuits on the leg. Ouch! Pippin! I love you, honey. That hurts.
These hugs are filled with danger.
Yeah, just a little bit. Hang
My
on,
one cat.
where did you say it
Oh.
was?
That's right by me. My one cat has issues with his claws. He can't control them, but he also really likes to give hugs, like actual hugs,
Yeah,
and it hurts.
that's a
It's painful.
dangerous combo. Yeah, I had to.
Love is painful.
I recorded a video today, and I had to edit out a chunk because Christina's cat Frodo's in here, and he likes to jump on your shoulders. And he was a little grumpy because I wasn't letting him out of the room. So he jumped up trying to convince me to be like, "Hey, Dad, I love you, purr, purr, purr," and then sunk his teeth into my shoulder and his claws, and was like, "Dude, pay attention to me. I want to go out." It's like, come on, man. Not cool. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong NPC.
Nah, no need to buy a completely new set. I'll use some of this special solvent I have. It'll fix it up good as new.
Is there a specific way you're looking to kill someone? Disemboweling, beheading, impaling, strangulation?
I may have to go buy some drinks. I've only got 2 left. Is there a
I would recommend going to the broker and buying the drinks off there.
That's what I was getting ready to ask. Is there a? I guess I do have some stuff on me. Well, I don't have any drink though.
Here, the broker in West Freeport is over this way.
Yeah, I guess I should do that.
What level do I get mana regen?
Annoyingly, you get it at like level 14 or so. You press L and look at your Dirge training tab, it should show you.
Oh, because you get the alt advancement
You
one.
get the Grandmaster one, yep.
Ruka!
Don't worry, friend.
Sell me some food.
Then the goods do not exist.
I want food. Drink. I have food, actually. And I'm on level 10.
Get the
Food's
stuff that
level.
lasts an hour.
Food's level, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, power regen. I will definitely take that.
There's these cookies that even last 3 hours. Ooh.
Pond juice. Int and stamina.
Well, I can afford some ogre swill.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some pond juice. It's expensive. It's all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, can I not sell my original set of gear? Doesn't look like I can.
Looking for the best goods in the whole of Freeport? Well, my friend, you've come to the
Is
right
there a
place.
vendor? Provisioner. Yeah. Alright, I need to do some inventory clearing. If you're gonna go over there with mommy, you gotta go over there, Pippin. Alright. How the heckin' do you get out of this place?
I can only offer you what my contacts have been able to do.
I usually press M.
One of these days, I'll learn how to play.
Oh yeah, Darkheart said he wasn't going to be playing this Monday. And,
Oh, that's right. He did say that last time.
He
said he
did,
was.
yeah.
He said he was out once every 4 weeks, so 3 weeks on, 1 week off. You're totally right. I forgot all about that.
The power of recollection wins again.
Guy's got a good-looking horse.
So you took a look at his horse and said it's amazing?
It is pretty amazing.
Give it a lick. Tastes just like raisins.
Yeah. Are you in 1, or which one are you in?
I am in the main pick.
Pick a pick. It is a good-looking planet, Jason. I'm pretty stoked. We got to the end of the stream today. I actually got the little submarine placed at the bottom of the base. So we're starting to think about where we're going to build, but we're also doing quests too. We'll be continuing tomorrow. Well, if Maduros doesn't show up, are there any quests in the common zones we can work on?
Yes.
Matter of fact, I might actually have some in my quest journal. I just have them turned off because we were doing Wailing Cave stuff. Oh yeah, I see all sorts of quests. I have one to turn in actually to Rhaenus Canton in the southeastern area of the Commonlands.
Following you.
Well, all the other ones are really high level though. That one's level 12.
This one is over, so we're going to make a stop first, then we're going to
Sure.
do that.
Nice backpack with Sindorian.
Thanks, man. $4.99. I love the little details in the stitching and the rope. It's pretty high quality for such an old game.
You're welcome, Justin, right? Who just said after watching EQ2, is EQ2 worth it in 2024? I started playing it again after 10 years away, so thanks. I mean, I still get enjoyment out of it. It's just I've played it so much over the years, it's not something I am invested in long term. Mostly I was here because Lysandra had never done it before, and I was like, you know what? There's a new Origins server, a new classic server. Let's check it out for a bit. Jason and Frost says, I remember the days of EverQuest original dial-up modem, having to sneak out and play around midnight when everyone else was sleeping and didn't need the computer.
So just walk around this area and pick up all the quests.
Load up on quests.
So it's lots of reading to start out with.
Hello.
Orcs and dervishes. Hey, you insolent pig! You should be bowing down at my feet and asking for forgiveness.
Hello.
Oh, he just called me a country bumpkin.
And don't forget to scroll your mouse over, like,
Hello.
wanted posters and stuff like that.
Oh, are there... Where's that one?
Greetings.
Hail to ye!
Are there any lore and legends over here that we need to start?
Yes, actually, I was going to get to that.
Orc spines and the like.
I don't believe we've met. I am the Overlord's Chief Inquisitor. Oh, sure you're not, and everyone in Freeport is a perfect angel. Downright model citizens they
Inside
are.
the big tower here,
I
there's a
have
butler
ways
that
of
you press
finding
on.
out what I want.
That'll
Whether
give you
it's...
the
Yes,
legend book.
indeed. What do I...
Hang on, that was in the middle
I'm
of a
pleased that
voiceover.
we've
A
come
button, you say?
A buckler.
Buckler. Alright, I'll be there in 1
Hello.
second. god, there's so much text. I forgot. Making zombies? I vaguely remember this quest for some reason. I don't remember spending a lot of time over in Freeport. The Nomads. Oops. Alright, you said buckler in the tower?
So there's a clickable axe in this tower.
Oh, hang on. I didn't get the buckler yet. Clickable
And then
axe.
there's a buckler right over here.
Oh, I can't click on the buckler. I bet I'm too low level.
Shouldn't be.
Holy cow, she says she's sick and then she tells me all this?
Yeah, I can't click that buckler.
Hmm.
Oh, now I can. Hang on. That was weird. Wonder why there was a delay on that.
It's a feature.
Orc study. There we go. Start collecting orc bits.
Brings your FSRs to me.
Are you looking for something in particular? So, you're the one he sent, huh? I take it you want your assignment. No, you don't. And don't go getting any funny ideas. A bit of free advice, stranger. Don't cross Irazan. That is one man you don't want on your bad side. Got it? Alright then. Find that dark elf at the other side of this here crossroads. A whiny little wretch she is. Anyway, you're gonna lend her a hand. Do whatever you can to help, got it? But whatever you find while aiding her, you return to me. Understand? Your future is at stake. Don't screw this up.
Alright, looks like there's one more quest to grab.
You ridicule my loss as well? You haven't heard about my brother's failed expedition into Fallen Gate? 3 months ago, my brother left on an expedition to look for an old family heirloom in Fallen Gate. About 2 weeks ago, he stopped writing me, and I'm afraid he lost the heirloom. I would look for it, but I must take care of important matters here. If you find the heirloom, I will pay for your services. If you can, find out what happened to my worthless brother. Excellent. That is information you need not know. My brother took a small lockbox to carry the item. When you find him, he should have the box. If that is so, then bring me just the box. It is made of dark wood and has a falcon engraved on its lid.
Alright, I think I have picked up and advanced everything that's here. I'm going to stick follow on Lysander, and I'm going to go grab another cup of coffee.
Brings your FSRs to me. You don't have them? Then I don't want to talk to you.
That doesn't give you nothing.
I thought you were about to launch into a sermon. Dearly beloved, we have gathered here today at the crossroads. Oh, he doesn't get hung up on the geometry when I run him over a rock.
I know. It's actually really hard to kill people when they're on autofollow in EverQuest 2. More of an art form.
Alright, I'm back.
Good day.
Someone said we have lore videos dropping starting tomorrow for World of Warcraft: The War Within.
Hi!
Like short
Something
animated.
like that, like short animated things. Yeah.
It's gonna be good. My office chair has gotten old enough that it's starting to finally, like every time I sit in it, it slowly lowers itself over like 30 minutes. I could probably adjust it down below. I don't remember how to, though. I'll have to look it up. It's not fair. Not fair at all. Something must be done. Why is there always, like, some teenager on the bank of a river crying about their lost love? I just came across this in Red Dead Redemption 2 the other night.
There's a quest turning on the other side of the river, too.
Yeah, that's his lover, the cat. The Karen.
Meow. Kitty, kitty.
Rats the size of cats.
Oh, I just found a water flask swimming through the river. The Karen are a pretty cool race. It's pretty
Well
cool.
met.
They'll never be Vashir. They will always be that thing I killed on the way to Kinos. On my erudite necromancer.
Mm-hmm. Years upon years ago. Although more recently, you were probably doing on the. How much? You've done a bunch of P99, haven't you?
Mostly with you, dude.
That's what I was thinking. I was trying to remember if you'd played outside of that. Yeah.
Well met!
Oh wow. Nothing like questing for a rat. It's my buddy, it's my pal, it's my Ferenc.
Aren't I supposed to be like an evil dark elf anti-paladin? What the hell am I doing here?
Well, roleplay can only bring you so far. I wish there was still a discovery experience. It's not on Origins for some reason. I don't know why, but it was always fun at super low level, going to all the high level zones to try and get that free experience.
Yeah, it was free XP dings for everything.
And that would be like that would be a great stream by itself, going to all those dangerous zones and just getting walloped. You get looked at the wrong way.
Is the Griffin egg quest in, or do they auto?
It is.
Oh.
We could do that if we really want to live life exciting.
Yeah, I better wait. I'm still I'm not quite ready to die.
Can we kill the giant spider? Can we kill it? Can we kill it, huh? Can we kill it?
You're the fighter. You do what
You're
you
the
want.
tank, buddy. I'll just hang back here
I'm just here to smile and wave.
I just got something called Filth Forage that I've never seen that before. Increases my agility by 2 and my health and regen by 5. Cause you're filthy. You're a little rat man.
Sorry, the child made a noise, so I went and put it in the kennel.
As you do.
I found the old tower near the river. Orc threat. Dude, I'm always happy
What's
to kill
this
orcs.
blue-colored quest icon?
Those are
That just means
repeatables.
they're repeatable.
Yeah.
You look useful. How about lending the militia a hand?
It's always worth
Or
doing
you
at least
need a
once.
direct order handed down from the Overlord himself.
Dealing with the blood skulls.
Most
We're
folks
gonna be going there
hightail it outta
anyway,
here
so.
when I mention...
I say we start off killing these crabs over here.
Where are them crabs?
Usually by the water. Yep, there they are.
Are they social?
Nope.
Ah, that's a bad one. Aggro dump for the win. Fizzle.
Yes, bards are lucky enough to be able to fizzle. Ask me how I know.
Fizzle man.
Speaking of fizzles, I know a guy who accidentally got specialized conjuration on his EverQuest 1 wizard.
Oh no.
Okay, my wife is here with the puppy, so I'm gonna be on autofollow for a few minutes.
Okay.
Hold conservatively, sir.
Yeah, no heals for a little bit.
Everything in moderation, my friend. Especially moderation.
What's up, Kyle Talks? You better regen, sir. You sit in the orange. Bria's Ballad. Bria's Stirring Ballad level 13 is when I get that. Increases combat power regen of group members. But I can't do the Grandmaster until 14. Yeah, I got better at disarming traps.
Nice. Just need a second or two more regen.
Yep. No rush.
I especially enjoy pulling them right through Kel while he's AFK and fighting them with him in the middle.
I wondered if that was server lag. I had a couple of lurches there real quick. Doesn't seem to be my internet. Commander Wolf says EverQuest 2 holds up well. EverQuest 2 does. EverQuest 1, no. EverQuest 2 it's okay if you can appreciate older MMOs.
Holy whack, subtropical electricity, Batman.
Zap! Alright, that is a turn in somewhere.
Apparently not here, though.
No, I'm trying to see on the map. It's nowhere close to us that I can tell. I haven't checked the journal, though. I need to speak... Hang on, we have multiple quests here. Seafood Surprise. That was out... Mushka. Oh, that was the big orc right outside of Freeport. So if you head back to Freeport, that's her. Right there outside the gates.
Don't we have to do stuff right here first, though?
Not for her. I mean, there's a turn-in right there. That's the only one.
Okey-doke.
Where are the gates? Those are the gates to the sprawl. Oh, it's way up there. Gotcha. West Freeport.
What was that ogre's name in Freeport that sold halfling toes? Pickled halfling toes.
I think it's the same one, if I'm not mistaken. Mushka or whatever. I think it's the same name.
Yeah, you may be right.
Fat bottom girls.
Well met.
Hey man, at least she's giving me free food.
Heck yeah.
Hello.
He's got a cool punk rock haircut, too.
Ooh, that'll be a harvesting quest.
Probably should wait for Kel to come
Oh
back
yeah,
so
totally.
he can grab that.
Yeah, totally. We got no rush. Huzzah, quest reward, says Commander Wolf. Indeed. I like Jason saying he learned to put a put a blanket over the telephone modem so it wouldn't be so loud when I snuck downstairs to play. Oh, I looked just saw Maduro said he got stuck. That's kind of what I figured. Usually when he's unresponsive, it's because he's got work stuff. I thought Brennick was out today. Oh no, Brennick is somebody else. Never mind. I'm gonna get confused with who's who. Excuse me. Just right said, I remember right after launch, it took a whole group effort to craft a box. Each person had to make a ton of potions or tempers or whatever, and then combine them. Yeah, the crafting, it was complex, and it was fun at the time. I'm very happy it's not like that anymore. I don't think we're going to run into that right now, but I remember it might have been, it wasn't Caledon. It was the TLP that they did. It was the very first TLP they ever did for EverQuest 2. TLE, whatever they call it. The very first progression server for EverQuest 2. We had a group of like 30 people come in, and there is a specific heritage quest which requires you to craft a palladium bangle or something, right? But it can only be crafted. You cannot get it by any other means. There was none of them available on the broker. The only way to get one to complete the quest was to have a crafter that you knew who could craft that item. And we could not complete that quest as a guild because no one had the requisite crafting, and we couldn't find any crafters who were willing to do it. We asked on the servers, we asked in the Discord, couldn't find a crafter, couldn't find anybody in the forums, couldn't find anyone in game, and we didn't have a crafter who could do it, and we were thus stuck being unable to complete a quest because the game had forced us into this funnel of there's only one way to do this, and that's a perfect reason why I don't, as much fun as it was when the game had a huge population, when it doesn't have a huge population, stuff like that, where everybody needs to work together to combine for a box, that's when it sucks ass, when there's not enough people playing, because you'll get stuck and you can't progress the quests.
Yeah, that sounds frustrating.
It was just a tiny bit. Man, I cannot type on phones worth a damn.
I'm going to step away for just a moment for a bio.
Yep. Well, while they're AFK, I was just answering something on my phone. Someone was saying in terms of No Man's Sky, this guy said, I'm like a great-grandfather. In my day, you had to warp both ways. Uphill in a storm and fight. The Lotro update is generally pretty amazing. The 64-bit server tech that they just implemented for the new Legendary servers has apparently got rid of all the server lag that was happening. They're going to be rolling that out to the live servers one at a time, essentially. I don't have any time to do so. Otherwise, I would totally... Yeah, it would be interesting to do a Lotro Legendary... one of the Lotro Legendary servers right now. But I don't have any time right now. We have World of Warcraft is launching in like 3 weeks. I've got No Man's Sky. I've got Enshrouded. I've got other stuff I'm doing. This is what we're doing on Monday nights. I'm not sure how much... Because we got to wait and see, because I know Maduros has missed 2 weeks because of work. So we're going to be waiting to see. I think after this week, we're going to wait and see how this continues past this Monday night session. Because we've been playing for a couple of months. We did add a 5th person. He can play 3 weeks a month. He's not here this week. He was here last week, but he can play 3 weeks on, 1 week off. So we got to commune and see where we go from here. But the Origin server is a lot different because it is much more restrictive in terms of the pacing and everything. But it's a lot like World of Warcraft Classic. If you like the speed of World of Warcraft Classic, you would probably like this EverQuest 2 Origins server, which is their version of a Classic server. Yeah, just right. I didn't know that Lord of the Rings Online disbands your kinships after 6 months, and I had taken a little bit of an extended absence from Laurelin, which is where my brother and I have had our kinship forever, and our kinship was disbanded. We lost our Shire kin hall, and it was like, no, that was like 7 years of work. So everything's in escrow right now. I'm like, I can't believe that happened. Like, I didn't know that they would get rid of the kin hall and disband the kinship. I mean, I've played that game since launch, so it sucks. Tis what tis. My main character's on the Landroval server, which is, well, technically my, I've got, welcome to Twitch, 17th Century C. Thanks for the follow. I've got a mid-90s hunter on Landroval, and then my lore master is like 103, 104 on Laurelin. He's outside of Gondor, looking for Faramir. I do love the game. Landy's a good server. That's where the main music festival takes place every year. It's got a pretty good population. If I had to guess, that'll be one of the first live servers to get the 64-bit technology later this year, just because it is one of the bigger servers that's got a pretty decent population, and it's where a lot of the festivals take place and everything else. Not, we'll see. We'll see.
Well met! Well met!
Yeah, I don't want to do that song and dance anymore. My brother and I, with our gaming community, we did. What was the last legendary server they did? The one like 4 or 5 years ago. I think it was the very first legendary server they did. We did that one, and I think we did like 3 months. Welcome back. Usually when we go play Lotro, it's only like 3 months at a time. Same thing with like classic World of Warcraft. You play for 3 months, the nostalgia wears off.
I have updated my
Same
quest.
thing
I'm
here.
still on autofollow. I'm very sorry.
No, you're good. It's all good. We can follow Lysander to wherever he wants to go next. No, not the PvP one. The very,
I'm
very
just trying
first
to
one.
figure out the map.
Probably the lowest level quests I have is the Quenching Their Thirst. That's Madam V, who wants me to fill 3 flasks with water from a nearby freshwater lake. I wonder which lake that is. Probably Dog Trapper Lake. And then probably I got the one from the river already. I think we all did. Hang on, though. It says, I need a freshwater lake. Look to the west for a lake that feeds the flowing river. West. Oh, that's got to be Dog. No, it says that feeds the river.
Got to be the unnamed one to the left of the dog trapper.
I think you're right. That's way, way west. I would say maybe just head there along the road, and if we see any quest things we need along the way.
Yep, yep.
Oh, and also I think any of the iron you see along the way, because I think she said she wanted us to harvest iron. Which those...
That doesn't come from rock, right? That
no,
comes from...
it comes from the other one, I think. Can't remember what it's called. The ore. Ore, I think it's what it's called.
Yeah, yeah. So I got a funny one for you, Ren.
Shoot.
Mel decided we were going to go on a Thanksgiving cruise this year, which I was like, cool. I've never been on a cruise before. She got really excited, you know, joined a Facebook group, that kind of stuff. Decided we needed a short cruise in between now and that cruise. So at the end of this month, beginning of next month, we're going on a 3-day trip to Catalina and Ensenada.
There you go. Well, it'll be a good test run to see if you like it. I know my sister, before she got married, that was her jam. Like, every year she'd go on, like, 2-3 different cruises. She loved it. All you can eat, all you can drink, fun in the sun, port destinations with some offshore excursions. Don't get left behind. They do not wait. I think the only time I've ever done any extended river water crossings, I should say, was I went from Greece to Italy on a ferry one time, which was slightly terrifying. But we had a cabin. It was an overnight crossing, so you rented a you could either rent a cabin or stay in your car. I mean, you pay extra money to rent the cabin, but we rented a cabin. I see a quest up ahead. On the road.
Yeah, and it looks like he's trying to get away. Let's get him.
Gimbal Cognoggin. Say that 5 times fast.
No, that won't do. Oh, whatever shall I do? It's too dangerous for me to do. But need those regents I do. Why are you bothering me? Can't you see I'm busy thinking? No. Yes. You can help me. But what would it cost, I wonder? I would have to divulge the components, but I suppose I have no other choice. Will you help me or not?
Components for Gimbal. That's a nice shield for you, maybe. No, that's more of a healer shield, but still. Wait, don't you use wisdom?
Folks are so greedy these days.
Intelligence in the original EverQuest, I think. But I have a 2-handed sword right now, so I don't even use a shield.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're good. Components. Oh.
Tanking with sword and board might be like later game type thing, but I could be wrong.
The good thing is we can share that quest with Kel, so when he gets back. But that's another Wailing Caverns quest for the dungeon. And I still haven't seen any ore. It's probably up along the edge of the...
Up against the mountains.
Yeah. It's all good. Those giant guardians look scary, man. And they're aggro.
I'm just going to run right down the middle and hope for the best. What do you say?
Don't stop. Don't you dare stop. It's so weird. So my capture card only captures a max of 60 frames, right? So my new laptop is like 240 frames, whatever, 4K resolution, everything, and I had to downscale everything to get EverQuest 2 to work properly. And it's really weird because when I look down at the laptop monitor, it's 240 frames or whatever, and I look up at my main monitor and it's at 60. And the only reason I notice it is because the mouse drags on the main screen compared to what it's doing on the actual laptop monitor. It's so freaky.
Oh yeah.
I'm not used to it because I play with a controller on World of Warcraft, so this is like the only time I sit up close.
No aggros.
No whammies. That was it. You might want to run in just a little bit to get Kel in the water. That should be good. Now the next one it said... I'm going to look at the quest journal. I need to fill a flask from the sea to the northeast, so that's probably just...
Yeah, back the way we came, kind of.
Yeah, there's also a quest turning up to your left, but Kel's not here, so we could wait on that one. I would say maybe run to the smuggler's dock. Just like do east-northeast of where you're at.
You got it.
Belek said if you book the excursions with the cruise line, the price for the excursion is higher. Yeah, I've never done a cruise. I will say the only thing that captivated my attention recently about cruises was the all around the world cruise that they started last year, where you could rent a room and you're on this cruise ship for like 360 days or something. It's not...
Yeah, I saw that. That's kind of cool.
It's not cheap, but for people who live in like California and New York City who pay like $6,000 a month for rent, it was kind of affordable, because it was like the same price or maybe less than what they would pay for rent in the major cities. And yet they could be on a cruise ship visiting different destinations.
Yeah, it's like the old Truman Capote with his typewriter, working 4 hours a day and then walking the decks and playing backgammon at night,
I could dig it. Oh, there's an ore. Grab that. See if you get your pieces out of it.
Well, I mean, I got one iron cluster out of that, so cool.
How many did she want? 5 or 10?
5.
Oh, that's not too bad. You'll get more as the skill goes up, if I remember correctly. Oh, those are nasty looking wolves, man.
I'm dodging down the middle. Hang on to your butts.
I don't think any of these are aggro.
Yeah, that's what I was stopping to check.
Box group! There's a quest on the cliffs above us too, it looks like.
No update.
Not there anyway. I wonder if we have to go down more towards the Freeport docks, I wonder.
It's looking like it because that's more northeast from here.
Sure.
Come on, little buddy, pump those legs.
Hang a U-turn up here. There's a quest back up on top of the cliff.
You got it.
Oh, and there's a Griffin Tower we could stop at. Although Kel's not here, I don't know if he's got the quest yet for the Griffin eggs.
Oh, I'm seeing textures through the dirt. That's weird. The bottom of the tower.
Oh, wow. Yeah, totally. The trees are showing through the dirt pile.
Hello.
Oh, the ability to do a bind recall point. Currently, I have set recall point in my... This is weird. Solve the puzzles and use this vessel to help bring myself closer to my home when need arises. You have to do it before the sunset of the third day or you'll fail, so that has a time on it? Huh.
Hardcore.
Let me make sure I can share that. Tie that binds, otherwise we'll need to come back here for Kel. He's busy and cannot yet be offered a quest. I bet he still has the quest that I offered him earlier. 17th Century C said, what Lotro server did you mention earlier that has a festival? It's the Landroval server. It has a music festival every year called Weatherstock, I think. I can't remember when. I think it's in the fall. It's been a few years.
Hello.
Oh, this guy doesn't need us to get an egg, so...
Yeah, it looks like that's not a thing, because he let me... He would let me fly if I wanted to.
I wonder if it's the ones in the next zone over, then. Yeah, you...
Let's find some salt water.
Sure. You might want to confirm that 17th Century before you do a character transfer, though. Because I don't remember if that's... Check first the name of the music festival, and that's the server that it takes place on. I could swear it's the server it takes place on. Foster puppies are no joke.
I don't blame him. I mean, you're sweet and all, but if I had a new foster puppy here, I'd probably be playing with it too.
Looks like the road's over here. Path.
I see it.
There's a quest down there at the docks, too. First, I need to see if this is the right water. Give me the water. That was it, right here. Come on in, the water's fine. Find a shark.
Salutations.
Alright, so that's somebody... is this the first of the armor quests? I don't remember when these start. Because there is a series of armor quests that you can do. It gives you one piece of... No, because I think those actually say like part 1, and those start in the city, I think. And those might actually not start until level 20. What was the name of that quest that we just got? The mysterious missing
Check out the
ship.
Feather Bro on the Cargo Master. All right.
The what now? Oh, the hairdo?
Feather Bro, the hairdo. Yeah, it's like a 70s thing.
With pompadour type style going on?
Yeah, and then like long in the back.
It's kind of where I'm getting at. I got yelled at the other day that I need a haircut. I was just like,
Hey, man, if you can rock the feathered, I say go for it. I can't do it.
Well, we're past the hot season. So I can actually grow my hair out a little bit and not worry about it too much.
I'm going to go back to the main gate, I guess, and pursue this one for now.
Well, we have a, because we have a turn-in, too, for the water quest.
Right, we're just closer to the main gate than we are to the crossroads, I think, at this point.
No, we're closer to the crossroads. A little bit. It's kind of the same from the T intersection.
You're right. I'm so thirsty. Fetch me some salt water. I feel like I'm getting Rudy Kazooed on this one.
Well met.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Congo rats.
Thank you very much. Ooh, what did I just get? Ooh, I just got a dot.
Greetings. Well met.
I'm going to sit here and wait for Kel to
Sure.
turn in.
Yeah, might as well. I'm not in
We
any
now
rush.
pause for station identification. I was hoping I'd get to level 12 so I can put on this new BP.
New gear is good.
Okay. The puppy is acclimated.
Okay. You should have a turn in here, sir.
I do.
And then I have some quests to share. Actually, you may have already had one of them being shared with you. I don't know if it was still there.
I did receive one, yep.
Okay, hold on then. That was this quest. And I think also this quest. Oh, you already... No, that was the one you already took. It was... Damn it. Definitely that one. The mysterious missing shipment. Is it this one? Yeah, the tie that binds. That was the other one. I think those are the only two we found that we did without you. Or picked up without you, but we were able to share them.
We'll head over here to the East Nomad camp real quick.
Yeah, we had a turn-in somewhere to the northwest as well. Up at that west of the Dog Lake.
Yeah, well, it says...
I don't remember what the turn-in
Maybe I'm wrong.
was.
Yeah, there it is, the West Nomad camp.
Ooh, I gotta turn in over here.
Yeah, just north. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Oh, it looks like there's a follow-up, or at least a new quest popped up one over there for me. In the other tent. A parched nomad.
I like the idea that all Ratanga have like New Jersey accents like that.
It's our specialty.
Fritz the cat.
What?
Fritz the cat. It was one of the first adult cartoons ever made, and it had a alley cat with a New Jersey accent.
Oh.
It was very adult. Way before your time, buddy. Sorry. Before my time, even, but you know.
Listen, I'm supposed to be making the jokes at your expense, old man.
Anybody remember when running around across giant open world zones was content?
Wait, you're telling me you're not at the peak of entertainment right now?
I mean, it's always a joy to hang with the boys, but yeah, the running is a little old. I keep wanting to click my dragon mount, go dragon flying.
Well met.
Sometimes I just think to myself that this is what I wanted.
Greetings.
Those hyena cackles in the background.
I think we need to go to the West Freeport gates. We're close
Yep,
by it.
for one of those turn-ins, yeah. And the harvesting of the iron is just something that'll take a while because that's what Mushka needed. And I don't know. I think he grabbed that before he went AFK again. You might not have. Her next step for the big ogre lady is to collect iron, and that's harvesting.
Yes. Yes.
It wasn't enough that you were her crab fisherman. Now you're her blacksmith.
She wants to swing that hammer, baby.
I am a man of many hats.
She wants some of that scaly tail, that slithery snake.
That voice reminds me of you remember that South Park episode where it was the Hardy Boys?
No, I do not, but that sounds amazing.
And they were kind of perverted, and they were like, I've got such a raging clue right now.
Well, I remember they used to use the word boner in those books all the time. And at the time, I didn't know what that, because I was getting conflicting stuff. And I remember, on the one hand, what my friends were telling me what a boner was, and then on the other hand, what the Hardy Boy books were telling me what a boner was. It was like, wait, these are conflicting ideas. Wait, what?
And they were like, yeah, I got such a stiff clue.
I know.
Oh, we have fun. All right.
Well met.
That's what he gets for dealing with others than Ratanga. Ooh, we're gonna get some. I'm gonna get a piece of gear from this quest. I'm gonna untrack all these orange ones for now.
Back to the Smuggler's Cove?
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, imagine if we weren't doing this with Zelos.
Yeah, I'm glad I switched over from the Necro. I figured this is a much better decision. I can't remember if it stacks up against mounts once you get to the mounts, but I remember the higher tiers of it still.
On the server, my Troubadour Zelos, which I think is like level 43, is 2% higher than a mount.
Okay, yeah, that's we're still at that stage of the game where it's worthwhile to be a bard. By the way, I get the mana regen at 13, but the Grandmaster version is 14.
I'm just trying to picture the cover of the Running magazine, but with Norath on the cover.
Here's a cloven ore for anybody who wants some of that iron.
Yeah. Lysander already got one. He should go ahead.
Your turn, buddy.
No, get them all. Get all yours, and then I'll do mine or whatever. Oh, never mind. We got Kel too.
Kel, get him too.
I'm good. Yeah, we foster dogs, and we just got a new 11-week-old puppy. So shameless plug, if anyone's in the New England area looking for a puppy, we got one that I don't want.
Woof woof.
Make sure you suck that nose, though.
Wasps. Giant fucking wasps.
They're the friendly kind of wasp.
Sometimes there can be Clovenors this way too. So just...
The Enchanted Lands is a lot of fun when you get there.
It is a lot of fun. I'm not sure if we'll ever make it there, but it is a lot of fun.
Well, I have questions.
Hey, Wisp. It's a quest thing.
Yep, get it. Because I know I'm horrible on names. Our fifth person, who plays 3 weeks on, 1 week off, is not here this week.
Darkheart.
Darkheart, yeah. And technically my sub is out on Thursday, but if everyone's still game, I don't have a problem going another month. Although it might not be exactly a month, because once the War Within hits, I need to focus my time there. But that's still like 3 weeks away, 2 weeks away, something like that.
I mean, I'll be playing. It's kind of timed perfectly, actually, because I'm about to hit 50 on my Troubadour. And I'll be able to raid, so I can just start raid logging. And I can play the War Within like I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Perfecto. Yeah, I'm good either way. I mean, I'm really enjoying the War Within, and I actually really enjoyed my my Paladin on Antonia Vale. This is cool, but it's just way old school.
Mm-hmm.
There's another Clovenor.
Grab it, sir. Stroke the cloven part of that piece of
This one's
wood.
floating off the ground.
Okay, I am done with that quest. So we need to talk to somebody, right? For a shipment.
I think we're just
Yeah, I think somebody.
What was the name of the quest? I gotta find it in my quest journal now.
The mysterious
missing shipment. Find an individual named Nethet. Oh no, that's the gates. I already understand. I must click. Directed. Okay, what is he? Why doesn't it tell
We need
me?
to help Nethel complete his task before he gives us any more information.
Tracking down a shipment. What was Nethet's quest?
What was it? It was
Oh, a friend in need. I should try and find an Ikora near the Black Shield smuggling docks. It sounds as if the Bratanga is in trouble with the group. So she's by the Black Shield controlled docks. Well, it's definitely these docks.
Maybe they stuffed him in a barrel.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the calendar. Technically, I've only got 2 more Mondays before I'm all in on the War Within. That's probably not worth subscribing for a month if we've only got 2 weeks.
yeah, it's just throwing away $7 basically.
Well, mine ends tomorrow, so I won't renew it then.
Yeah, mine's up on Thursday.
I can play on EB without it, right?
Oh yeah, you totally
Oh,
play
yeah,
AB
totally.
for free.
Do you see anything on track if you use track?
That's a good question. Nikora, I think was the name.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh crap! I got skeletons. Just ignore me. I'm running.
Oh, what level are they?
deep orange 14s.
Heroic or singles?
Double heroic.
Okay. Yeah, just train them off. And I've got Nikora on track. She's up here in the tents up top. Nope, here she is. What are you doing? Get down. They'll see you.
Hello?
Hello.
Hellos?
Black Shield Assassins. I remember these being ones that can spawn randomly, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, nope, there's one right there. I see one. We're good.
Prepare to face your doom, all hands retreat.
OMG, 20?
Yeah. Back in the day, before the quests were instant gratification, we used to have to kill 20 of these motherfuckers.
20, he said.
For real.
Inconveniently. In some of the later zones, I just got out of running eye maybe a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
And one of the quests was to kill 200 goblins.
Oh yeah, there's that's the good thing is by the time you get to that level, you do get enough AoEs. It does make grinding those out a little bit easier.
I was gonna say we just swarm cart him even further back in the day.
If you're gonna play on Antonio Bale with serious intent, let me know, Bubbaloni, because I can get you an invite to the guild so that you can at least be getting guild perks, like the guild recall and stuff. I can hop on one day. I think it's still I don't think they disband guilds on EverQuest 2.
No, it's still there. I just logged in the other day.
Nice. I think the only thing is we just haven't paid up. I did pay the upkeep like a couple months back, but I finally ran out of status points, so I don't remember how far out in advance it got me.
I can probably take care of that.
That guild hall requires a boatload of status at this point.
I can get the main character, and I think he has like a couple million status points.
Okay.
I should keep it going for a while.
I thought it was funny. I got home from the grocery store this morning, like an hour before my stream, and I got a Discord message from my nephew, who's like, I think he's gonna turn 9 soon. He's like, hey Uncle Tim, I'm gonna be playing Warcraft this morning. Can you come help me get some levels? I was like, oh, I'd love to, man, but I already got a stream planned. But it looks like he's ready to get back into it. They've been in their new place for about a little over a month now, so I think they're finally getting acclimated and ready to get back to gaming. Which means Thursday nights I'll probably be playing Warcraft with those guys again. And Minecraft on Fridays. I want to finish that damn D&D campaign for Minecraft. It's been really massive, to be honest. I did not expect it to be that big.
The bow for you there, if you can use it there.
I can. It is better than the one I've got. Thankfully, these things are plentiful. Don't you have to kill a few hundred of the night thingies in for the bag quests? I forget.
In Rivervale, yeah.
Yeah. I forget what they're called, like giant Minotaur demon things. Nightbloods?
The Nightbloods, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've killed a couple hundred of them. A couple thousand of them.
I want a shrubbery! Pick three, let's move over to pick 3. I don't think you can do that here though, like you can in EQ1, right?
No, one of us would need to be at his own line.
Gotcha.
Well, I guess technically, yeah, hold on, I can do that. Hold on.
Oh, we got a pop.
Oh, sorry, no spawn.
He's got one of those, I'm going to talk to your manager haircuts.
Classic Karen.
Got a pop over here. I don't think I have any arrows. Nope, I do not.
So did you end up popping into Uncharted?
Yeah, I did a stream on Sunday, and then I finished the recording this morning, and the video's out tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Central.
That's what I've been looking for.
It's, Update 3 was pretty massive. I feel like Update 2 was, ooh, that's definitely nice. Update 2 was the one that added, like, all those crafting things and for the housing and stuff. Update 3 added a ton of new content in like zones. There's like multiple new temples, there's new areas, there's new stuff to explore. There's new armor sets from a couple of the hollowed halls. A ton of quality of life fixes. Like that's the short version. I think the big thing that I was testing out was the mage stuff. Because they increased the speed on Ice Bolt and Fireball from like you to the target.
Yeah, that's good.
Dude, it's dope. Like it's extremely, it's very, very fast now. Like the mage feels much better. And like the heal spell is still a little wonky with like the VFX, but like you can actually heal through walls now, although the VFX don't necessarily go through walls. But it's overall, it felt, you know, I still don't think there's enough content to justify, like, if you had played everything up through the hollowed halls, like there is new content that just dropped with Update 3, but it's not a ton of content. Mostly what they've been working on is like quality of life fixes and like improving sections of the zones with new POIs, adding polish to stuff. It's a pretty big update, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I like the... Because I was mainly a spellcaster. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
I don't know if they've done anything with healing yet, but I think healing needs a bit of touches.
well, the healing spell works a little bit better now, from what I understand. I would have to read the patch notes again. I think I mentioned it in the video. I can't remember specifically because I just barely touched on the healing part. But I know they improved the VFX, and I'm pretty sure they improved the speed of the heal motes, how quickly they reach players. I'm gonna look it up right now because I'm pretty sure that's the case.
Yeah, my problem is oh, watch out, Lysander. You got a black wolf.
Oh, is that? Hang on. Let me come back. Let me come back. Okay. All right, update 3. I'm scrolling down really quick because there was something just related to the healing I wanted to read. Light burst, martyr. Oh, I can't find where it is in here. Improve the homing and speed of the healer's spell. Projectiles are no longer blocked by walls. That was the change to the heal section, is what it says.
I like that. I do like that, especially the walls part.
It's weird because the way I saw it work this morning was the VFX don't go through walls, but the heal effect does. So you can cast and like run through the wall, and you'll get the heal. You'll notice the green numbers going off for your character, but you won't see the VFX passing through the wall. So they still got to work on that. But otherwise, the speed of the projectiles is much better now. Those little green healing balls. Like overall, I think it was a very, very impressive. And like the survivability of the mage, like they increased all the armor stats and everything for the mage gear, so that there's more survivability. One more
question for Lysandor. What's this Fallout London stuff? Is that like an official Bethesda game?
No, it's a full conversion mod, but it's pretty high quality. It's got some bugs, so if you're not used to modding Fallout, I would probably give it a wait till the first patch.
Okay.
But I could easily talk you through installing it whenever you want to play it.
Well, I definitely got time.
It's really high quality. If you watch any of the streams or anything, It looks like a Bethesda game. There's really very little distinction.
Which is to say, janky.
Yeah, for sure. But like, it's just really well done. So it's like, wow. Okay, great.
Okay, we have to go to Nethet.
That's back at the gates, yeah.
Nethet.
On the closing note for the Enshrouded thing, like, I would say for people who have seen all of the content that was there up to the Hollowed Halls, I know that this one, it's not a big content drop. There is like high-end content that got added to this patch, but this patch seems to be mostly about quality of life stuff and then mage fixes. I think we talked about this when we were actively playing. I think by the time they get everything added in that they want to get added in, it's going to be a really impressive thing, because like, I didn't know all of the new like craftable items you can make now. So they added all the Hobbit doors and the Hobbit windows. You can make flowers and plates and dishes and cupboards and all sorts of crazy stuff now for the housing side of things, for the base building. You got another wisp right here, Lysander. A couple of them, actually. I don't know what quest that's for. But I think by the time they finish up, I don't know what their end goal is, but if they end up adding like more dungeons and more content, I mean, we got, I would have to track how many hours we got that it took us to get to like level 25 plus, but it was, we played like 3 months, but it was only on like Saturdays.
I'm secretly hoping for procedurally generated MMO type servers with up to like 100 players or something like that.
It would be interesting if they did that, because they would take the static map that they've already got, and then if they could add to that somehow with procedural stuff. Hang on. I'm not going to be able to get that off you. We got it. I'm going to keep focusing back on the wisp. Oh my god. Resisting everything I got. Man down!
Wow. Yeah, the server's not going anywhere, guys. So all of our progress is saved. So when they add enough stuff to make it, you know, cool for your stream or whatever.
Did you give me a bubble? Or not a bubble, a feather?
I don't have those yet.
Okay.
Yeah, those are maybe one more level, 12, I think.
Oh my god, if I survive this, I'm gonna be shocked. Not enough power to do anything! Oh, I killed it! Woo! Woo! Alright, I'm running back for the gates.
I will tell you, there is real adrenaline when you get those mini dings and you get full health and power when you're really struggling in
yes.
in an encounter. It's like, oh, thank God.
I do need to wrap up once we get the turn in, guys.
Yeah.
All good, man.
But I would say, yeah, the mini dings are, especially when you're in dungeons and you're low on power and it's like you're in the middle of a heroic encounter and everyone's starting to panic, and you get the mini ding and it's like, yeah, we're gonna survive. But yeah, more content to Enshrouded. Procedural would be awesome.
Procedural would be really cool, I think. And the technology is there, so it's not like it's super hard to do.
I think, Lysander, you had said this the other day, like, the next we'll be waiting to see if they improved the ranged archery a little bit with one of the upcoming... Oh, the other thing they did too was they improved the parry and blocking for tanks, so the window for actually blocking is now better, and it's way more responsive, and I had way more success actually parrying things with my various characters,
That's awesome.
which felt nice because you can get the stun effect on the mobs, and apparently you can multi-parry, so you can multi-stun if you can time it right and get them in the right formation. There's a lot of good stuff at Update 3. I'd say if they keep doing this by next year, they're going to have a bona fide, like, RPG that you could sink. I mean, some people have already sunk hundreds of hours into it with the base building and everything, but not everyone wants to get into the base building. Some people just want to do the RPG side.
Which is why it's a great co-op game, because there are going to be certain people who want to do both, you know? Or one
Absolutely.
You can still work off of each other. Speaking of, I'm super excited for Dune.
Dune, yeah. I don't know when that's gonna launch, but they're in closed. I don't think I don't think it's a this year release. I think if they do anything this year, it's gonna be some sort of an early access, because they're trying to not that they're trying, they're actually doing. They're spinning up a new like newsletter focused on like dev diary updates and stuff, but they also have like the Dune Direct that they've done 2 of. So I feel like they're still probably, that's a next year release, I would say. I would be surprised if they do anything this year. It'd probably be an early access. But I don't know if Funcom does. I don't know that they've ever done early access on any of the other stuff. I don't. Their last launch was so long ago, I'm not sure. But they also have that. They've got a crafting survival type game that they're working on now too. I saw them release info on the other day, so I don't know. But everything I've seen from Dune Awakening looks pretty freaking awesome so far. I'm stoked.
I think the way that they're going to handle PvP, from what I've read, which has been a bit, is going to be very healthy for a survival game.
Like, also, it separates the PvE from the PvP. Like it distinct.
That's exactly right.
It sounds a lot to me like what New World did, where you can go out and explore the world as a solo player or with other people doing like, crafting, survival, base building, and all that other stuff. You can go do dungeons and everything else. And then there's the Coriolis Storms, and that's where you want to go if you're a guild. And then it's guild on guild, who can get to the resources first. But they've also talked about in some of and especially in the Discord too, but they've talked about in some of their videos how like part of that it's not just about PvP. It's about the factions, the houses, and what their goals are for the month or for the season, and how those are going to factor into whether or not players have aligned themselves with one faction or another. And so if you're trying to get your faction to win the season of the house, the land strat, then it's not just about going into the PvP zone and trying to kick the ass of the other player. It's also about, well, hey, me and these 5 other guilds are aligned with this house, and we want to kick this other faction's ass. So it's going to be about a communication of factions on the server, about the guilds working together to figure out who's going to dominate the Landsrat for that cycle. It sounds like they're doing something, very healthy for the long-term health of the game. It sounds pretty awesome, everything I've seen. All right, cool, guys. I will catch you on Wednesday night for World of Warcraft stuff.
Sounds good, bud.
Have a good week. Everybody else, that's the end of tonight's stream. I'm heading out. I will be back tomorrow morning around 11 a.m. Central Time for the multi-stream, as always, playing No Man's Sky, because that's the main jam right now. Tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. I got a No Man's Sky video going live, and then at 10 a.m. I have the next Enshrouded video going live, so stay tuned for those tomorrow. And of course, more videos and news throughout the day. Don't forget to check out the YouTube channel if you're just following along on Twitch, because all the day-to-day reaction videos, news articles, as an example, just before we went live here, we did a little quick reaction video about the new Larian Studios YouTube channel called The Channel from Hell, where they're going to be sharing updates about all their upcoming projects. They have 2 big games in the work now that Baldur's Gate 3 is completely done with, and I will be following the absolute shiznizzle out of that channel. What's up, Smeagol? You awake yet? No? Look at his face. He just crawled out of bed. He's coming over to my desk. Yeah. What's up, buddy? You ready? Yeah. All right.